Hello there everybody. Today we're going to do another pick a card reading. I really enjoyed doing the one the other day, and I also really just felt nice. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, if you've never watched one of these, this will be a timeless reading. It is good for whenever you're finding it. You would need to pick deck number 1. This one we have, I am so bad with crystals and gems. We have this one right here, and it is on the Witch's Tarot. For deck number 2, pile number 2, we have the Gilded Tarot with this. Pile number 3, we have the Witch's Tarot again with this gem here. I love this one. Really, I like all of these though. And pile number 4, we have my Rose Quartz Crystal Ball with the Gilded Tarot. Let's get the microphone closer. I'm sorry if it was quiet at the beginning. Anyways, so yeah. Let's see what we got going on here. I guess we will go ahead and start with pile 1. Hello, pile 1. Okay, let's go ahead and see how your person is thinking and or feeling about you. Before we begin with the actual shuffle, I did pre-shuffle this deck here. This is my answers deck. This is for more direct things. So at the end of the reading, we will do this. This will be for whatever you have on your mind that you'll need more clarification on. But go ahead and keep in mind that you will be choosing either card number 1, 2, or 3. So this is a multi-layered pick a card reading. So we will find out more information on whatever you have on your mind at that point at the end there. So let's see, what is pile 1's person thinking, feeling about them and this connection? What is pile 1's person thinking and feeling about this connection? Oh, lovely. Oh, okay. I need 2 more. That's the message that I got. And then we will pull some from the bottom. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a very interesting pile. We start out with the Lovers. So definitely a nice connection here. They definitely have a lot of emotions for you. They definitely care about you deeply. I do feel like that this person has some stuff that they have on their mind. Let's see, what is the 9 of Swords doing here? There's the 9 of Swords coming up next. We have the 3 of Swords. So for a lot of them, they might already be in another connection. This might be like a third-party thing. There might be a third party involved in some way or another. Either that or there's just a lot of sadness and heartbreak. For those of you who might be just meeting this person, they might be not over an ex or something as well. But definitely a sadness and a heartbreak here is... I feel like there is like some kind of distance between you two, whether it's a physical distance or there's just a little to no communication thing, because we also have the 3 of Wands here. We also have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands here, I feel like this person feels like you give them a lot of confidence. Like they really like being around you because you make them feel like, oh yeah, I got it. And they just really love the energy that they feel that you give to them. We also have the 3 of Wands here. So that coupled with this 8 of Wands and the 2 of Wands really, I do see that there will be a lot of you that could have some communication coming through from this person, and this person also might be moving closer to you. I do feel like this person is trying to decide, though, here with the 2 of Wands. They're trying to figure out if that's something that they really want to do or even can do, because we do have the 3 of Swords. So if you know, you're one of the people watching and the person is in a relationship already and you know that, you know, this person would have to decide then if that is something that they want to do. This is an interesting reading because I feel like a lot of you, it could kind of go either way here. I feel like this is a very, like, the people watching this, like, your person is really trying to, like, to decide here. And really take control and try to... I feel like for a lot of you too, this person, because we have the Tower here, and we also have the Magician card. I feel like this person's trying to figure out, like, okay, if I'm going to completely change things, what's going to happen. I feel like this person is, like, trying to figure out how to hurt people the least here and how to cause the least amount of pain. Also coming out in the main cards here, we have the Seven of Cups and also the Queen of Cups. I feel like this person feels like you're a very compassionate person to them, and they just feel like this connection is a little different, and it just hits a little different, than things that they've experienced recently. I feel like this person's definitely deep in thought and choices here. We have choices with the Seven of Cups, really trying to decide what it is that we're going to do here. Please give me more information on the Seven of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. Yeah, really trying to figure out. I feel like if you have had less communication from this person, it's because they don't want to lead you on. They're trying to make sure that, this is what they want to do and how they're going to do it before they, really pursue you more. We also have the High Priest, which I believe is the Hierophant in most tarot decks. So we have, for a lot of them, it could be because of how they feel like society or structures of institutions have told them that they need to have things in life. So it could be whether it be like for religious reasons, it could be because of something that they was taught when they grew up, family-wise. It could be because of, for some of you, like sexuality or something like that. We also have the Temperance card here. So I do think that this person is really wanting to take their time here. They're not really wanting to rush too much into this. They're trying to do things with really reason, action, purpose, you know what I mean? Really trying to make sure that they do the right thing at the right time. And we also have the Death card as one of the overall energies. I guess I didn't say that these three cards here was the overall energies. So we do have this energy here of ending one cycle and beginning another. Now, like I said, I do feel like this is one of those piles that it really could go either way, because this person is trying to make a choice. And for a lot of you, the real answers are going to come in those three cards that I picked there. And we will see what those tell us. So let's go ahead and get some messages from the Love Oracle cards. What passion wants to pop out there? So yeah, a lot of passion for you from this person. This person is definitely, I feel like, really turned on by you. And they just feel really at home with you too, I feel like, here. With the Lovers, and the fact that they're thinking of doing some kind of big change to have you in their life. And if it is a long distance thing, maybe moving closer or moving to you in some way also. It could also be just, like I said, that communication has been less and they really want to come back into your life more. What is pile one's person thinking and feeling about them? Let's give us some messages. Interesting. So I don't typically read reversals with this deck, but I do feel like this one is meant to be in reverse. I don't think I've ever read a reversal from this deck, but anyways, on the bottom of the deck we have codependency. So one person could be giving a little too much. If this is you, maybe just give this person a little bit of space and let them come to you. We also have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So for a lot of you, it could be maybe getting some good advice from your friends. It also could be maybe to not be as codependent, to let your friends in more and kind of distract you some. Maybe do a little bit of retreating on your own. We have retreat here. It's time to disconnect from the world. Kind of maybe have your own pause moment, like, okay, I know that you're trying to decide what to do. I'm going to focus on me. And also, you can't wait around your whole life on someone. Do keep that in mind. Don't stay in a toxic or negative situation that's not good for your mental health. In reverse here, we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. That's it, not in reverse. So for a lot of you, maybe you went a little overboard on expressing your love or making romantic gestures, especially if this person is already in a relationship. I feel like they may feel like that's crossing a boundary or something like that, and it kind of makes them a little worried. I'm going to go ahead and clarify here the express your love in reverse. What is the express your love in reverse doing here? The Empress. Yeah, I feel like it's like saying to like let things grow and let things grow, let things build a foundation here, and kind of let things progress the way that they are meant to. Now I'm going to go ahead and put these back up, and then we will get those answer cards out. So go ahead and think about the cards that I showed you at the beginning. Card number 1, 2, or 3. I left them out in the same order, so it will be in the same order. Don't worry about that. Okay, so we have card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Okay, if you need time to go ahead and pause to think about it. Card number 1, we have if you believe. So I feel like with this, it's make sure that you're staying positive and optimistic. That can really make someone be more romantically interested and attracted to you. Think about, and I'm not saying this is the case, but think about like if you are in a relationship and you come home and the person instantly starts bitching at you as soon as you get home, you are going to probably not want to be in that situation forever. So just make sure that like if this person is in like a relationship that's like that already, because I know some of you are dealing with someone that's already in a relationship, just make sure that you aren't being like that. And even if they aren't already in a relationship, they might have, a past relationship that was like that. With card number 2, we have yes, exclamation point. So there's 2 different yes cards in this deck. One of them is yes, exclamation point, and one of them is just yes. So this is a very strong yes to whatever you was thinking. I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying that the person is more likely than not to choose you in the end, as long as you give them the time and the patience that they are asking for. And then for card number 3, we have reconsider. So for those of you who chose card number 3, this person I feel like is a little less likely to choose you in this outcome, at least in the moment and the time frame that is good for you to wait around in. I feel like if you chose this card, it might be best to just kind of focus on yourself and maybe explore their options. That doesn't mean that the person will never choose you, or it doesn't mean that it'll never happen, but it might be better for your mental health to kind of really just more focus on yourself than anything right now, and also maybe just not expect anything to happen here, which I know is really hard to do. Trust me. So yeah, I am sorry that I don't have more oracle cards or more cards in general. I feel like we would get a lot more messages then. I have some stuff in my cart on Amazon, but I haven't bought it yet because I'm cheap. Anyways, thank you for being here. I hope that this was helpful. I will get more cards eventually, so if you did enjoy this, definitely make sure you subscribe and stick around. I'm glad that you've been here, and I will see you guys later. Thank you. Hi there, pile number 2. Okay, so for pile number 2, again, we had this beautiful stone. I love this one. It's really shiny on the one side, and then on the other side, it's more rough. So I did go ahead and do something a little different than the last reading. This will be for how your person is thinking and or feeling about you. So I went ahead and shuffled my Answers Oracle deck in advance. We have card number 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and do keep in mind throughout the reading and now, if you want to decide now, or you can decide later, that at the end of the reading I will pull these over and we will find out an answer, or maybe something that will hopefully answer whatever question you have in mind. And do keep in mind, if the way I always use this deck, if the card doesn't directly answer your question, or it's just something that really has nothing to do with what you asked, then that's the deck saying that you're not meant to know and that it won't tell you. So that's how I always use this deck. Do keep that in mind if, like, we get forgiveness that comes out and you asked, should I go to the hospital, for example. Like, obviously, that has nothing to do with that, and the deck can't tell you or won't tell you. You know what I mean? Okay. So let's go ahead and start pile 2. How is your person thinking and or feeling about you? How's pile 2's person feeling about them? How's pile 2's person feeling about them? Oh, and this is a timeless reading, by the way. Good for whenever you're finding it as well. Wow. Interesting. So this is a very different pile from pile 1. So these are the main cards here, and then these are the overall cards. So these are like what's going on, and then the bottom is the overall. So let's go ahead and see. So we start out with the death card here. So there is some kind of cycle here that's beginning or ending. Let's go ahead and actually clarify this one. What is the death card doing here? I feel like someone, either between you two in this connection, or it could be, so someone here has like done too much thinking, they let something pass them by, and someone is moving on. That could be someone in this connection. It could be someone from like a different connection if that resonates for you personally. But there is definitely something that just took too long, and someone is moving on from something here. For a lot of you, there could be someone that had been in a relationship already or something, because we do have here the Queen of Swords. This is someone who I feel like has set really clear boundaries and really, said like, okay, this is what's going on. I feel like this is someone who's pretty independent as well, and they really are like, they're a badass. They really don't need someone else, I feel like. With the devil energy here, though, there could have been some infidelity. That's a possibility, because there is some cards here that, show that there could have been another relationship, so there could have been some cheating of some kind. Also, an interesting way to take the devil sometimes is it could be a sexuality type situation happening here with this person. Especially if they've set up some clear boundaries, because we do have this inner conflict here with Five of Swords, or just conflict in general. It doesn't have to be inner, but like there's definitely some kind of conflict here with the Five of Swords, or some kind of like fight that has happened. It could be an internal fight. It could be a fight that's happened more direct physically. But yeah, someone is like pretty... I feel like this person can come off pretty direct, but I don't necessarily like see a lot of communication here, especially with some cards that we get later on. So I don't think that that's necessarily the case. Actually, I just realized something. You know how I said the thing about infidelity? A lot of you, this could definitely be the case, because we have the Three of Swords at the end of the main, like the first set of cards that I pulled here. So that's definitely a possibility for a lot of you here. What is the Three of Swords doing here? What is the Three of Swords doing here? Ten of Wands. I feel like something was just too much for someone, and they really just either did something bad and cheated, or they really just had to end a relationship or separate from something here. This could definitely be a separation pile. Like I said, for those of you who, you're talking to someone who they're separating from someone, I mean, a good thing that we have here is the World. This is definitely a turning point here. It really suits the Death card nicely. It's kind of like that, this is the ending. There is a new beginning involved with the Death card typically, but, this is definitely saying, there's a turning point coming up here, which is really nice. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse as well. So someone is really escapism is the word that comes to my mind really strongly here. Someone is just really trying to not face the music. They really don't want to own up to what they've done or what's happened here. They're really just trying to avoid, I feel like, their feelings as well. And they're really just kind of trying to be carefree. And I feel like this person's kind of reckless with it, though, honestly. Like, I don't normally get that with the Fool, but someone here has been very hurtful. That's the correct word. Because some of you, I don't feel like that the person even intentionally hurt you. I feel like others of you, the person is just really cruel. So, the levels of how hurtful they are might vary depending on the person watching this. And then we already talked about the Three of Swords. So, pile 2, your overall energy here. We have the Three of Cups in reverse to start off with. This is definitely the kind of thing where Three of Cups in reverse can definitely be the phrase three's a crowd. So that could definitely back up the cheating thing if that is you. Let's go ahead and get some more information on the Three of Cups. Oh, wait, what? That's weird the way this happened here. What is the Three of Cups doing here in reverse? Okay, we have the Page of Swords. I feel like this person is just looking for a new outlet is the word that comes to my mind. A thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating. We did briefly mention a sexuality possibility for some of you. If that's what's going on in your situation, they might definitely have a thirst for knowledge here and just kind of like a new way of living that they had never considered before. If there's a sexuality situation rather than a cheating situation, for those of you who that is the case, then I do think that this is more of a hurtful because there's less communication and the person is just really confused because, like I said, someone here is like ignoring their feelings. And also, as an overall energy, we have the Seven of Swords. So someone is lying about something and trying to get away with it. Now, that could be the sexuality thing and how they're feeling about you. It could be cheating. Those are really the two main scenarios that I see here that seem pretty strongly possible. We have the Six of Swords. So someone is trying to move past something and kind of move into a different direction. But we have the Three of Wands in reverse, and they're really having a hard time doing that. Can you please clarify the Three of Wands in reverse for me? Yeah. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles. And we also have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So definitely some procrastination here and keeping feelings within and not talking about them. What is the Seven of Swords here? Yeah, the lying here is like some kind of breakthrough, some kind of like some kind of new feeling that they've been having that they're pretending like they don't, or that they're ignoring this new thing that happened, whatever this is, this kind of some of you may have, if you are in a cheating situation here, it could be someone to do with something like someone from work or something like that, and that could be what they are lying about or trying to lie about. What is the Six of Swords in reverse? Or no, it's not in reverse. The Chariot is in reverse, though. That's why I said that. So yeah, the person is having a really hard time moving on, which is what I said before. So definitely just nailing that in the ground. Let's see. What love messages do we have here for pile 2? What love messages do we have from this person? How's this person, pile 2's person, feeling about this connection? I feel like they feel like there is children being involved, possibly. For a lot of you, it could just be that they feel the connection is more of like a surface level beginning kind of thing, and it just didn't feel too deep to them. We have forgiving and learning. As you heal and release from your past, you experience more love in the present moments. Yes, someone needs to get over something internally. They're on a really bad cycle here. Or they're just on like some kind of cycle that's not the best. If it is a sexuality thing, then that could be something that they definitely have to forgive and let go of. Oh, wait, what? We have to turn some of these over. I don't feel like that was intended to be that way. We also have pay attention to the red flags was under the deck. I'm sorry, it was in reverse and I had to fix it because I really don't feel like it was meant to be. Half the deck was put in reverse on accident is why. Anyways, yeah, so pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Actually, I do want to clarify the pay attention to the red flags. So I'm going to put these back and then we'll clarify that. Spirit, why is the pay attention to the red flags here in reverse? So this like kind of came up sideways at first. So the Lovers sideways, I feel like is like there is attraction here, there is a connection, but like it almost feels like too physical, too like there's just so I feel like there's so much stuff that's happened in this connection. It would be hard to make it work. That doesn't mean that it's not possible to work, but I do feel like it would be a struggle. And then also the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It would be a hard time moving forward and not it affecting the relationship negatively long term. So I hate that we have such a negative message here. We are going to flip over the answer oracle cards now for anything that you may have had on your mind that you may feel like you needed some more clarification on. So we have card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. For card number 1, we have improving health. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is probably saying that it's not going to answer that because I don't see that this actually answering a lot of people's question. For some of you, there could be some kind of health thing that maybe you're not aware of, and that could be the root of some of the things that's happened, or maybe you had a very specific question and improving health is something that, you know, answers it for you. For pile number 2, we have listen to your intuition. So yeah, I feel like you really need to listen to your intuition if you picked card 2 here. I feel like you really, you know deep down an answer for something and you're trying to pretend like you're trying to deny it or like pretend like you don't or something like that. For pile 3, we have peaceful resolution. I almost feel like this is more of a you go your way, I'll go mine. I really don't see something working out here for most of you who picked this pile. But I do see if you picked card 3, it's going to be peaceful and less chaotic than some people is going to have. But yeah, anyways, I'm sorry that we didn't have the most positive reading in the world, but everything in life can't be positive, I guess. If you did enjoy this, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I don't have that many decks right now, so we can only answer so much. I'm sure it'll be better once we get more decks. I am kind of cheap though, so I haven't gotten any yet, but I'm sure I eventually will. I know I eventually will. I'm going to go to Books A Million soon, I think, and look at what they have. But anyways, if you enjoyed this, let me know. Subscribe down below. Use constructive criticism, please, if you have some. I would definitely appreciate that. And thank you for being here, Pile 2. Until next time. Hello, Pile 3. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are doing another pick a card video. This is a timeless reading, good for whenever you're finding it. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone. I also do want to say, if you're looking for a private reading, I don't do private readings really, but I kind of do. If you follow me on Twitch, I do stream tarot on there, so you can get a reading if you don't mind other people watching you get it, I guess, but it would be specifically for you. So that is an option if that is something that you're looking for. And also, I will be getting more decks, hopefully soon, so hopefully these improve, because I know right now I don't have that many decks. Also, I am doing something a little different in this pick a card reading than the last one. This is a multi-layered pick a card reading, so you did choose pile number 3. However, you can either pick now or at the end of the reading. I am going to flip these at the end of the reading. We have an answer oracle deck here, and this is specifically meant to answer more direct questions. So also, if you get an answer that seems like nothing to do with the question you asked, then that just means that you're not meant to know the answer. So you can pick card number 1, 2, 3, or 4. This is the only one so far that I've pulled 4 for. I just really felt like I had to pull 4. So I will lay these up here in the same order I pulled them out down here, and then we will reveal those at the end. Okay, pile number 3. What is pile three's person feeling and or thinking about them in this connection? What is pile three's person feeling and or thinking about them in this connection? This kind of reminds me a little bit of pile 1, except a little less intense, honestly, so far. Which is funny because it was also from this deck. Interesting. Anyways, we start off with the High Priest. So someone is definitely, I feel like, has, well, by the way, in most tarot decks, this is the Hierophant. This is number 5. So for a lot of you, I feel like this is someone who is just really in like a pattern, and it really is just I feel like trying to figure some things out. There also could be some things holding them back that is like something that they have just always held on to, like, oh, you have to do this in life, that in life, like whatever. It's just something maybe holding them back. We do have the Death here, so there's definitely, some new endings, new beginnings possible here. Death is number 13. There could be some kind of transformation here happening in the relationship. I feel like things aren't moving too fast, though. We have the Temperance here, which is number 14. I had to think about that. So interesting, we do go from 13 to 14, so I do feel like there is some progression here, but I don't think that it's going to be super fast and like all of a sudden. I do feel like this person feels like they work well with you, though. And I also feel like this person may be trying to balance a lot in life and juggle a lot in life. I do think that either some of you have communicated with this person or this person is considering communication with you. What is the Ace of Wands doing here? What is the Ace of Wands doing here? So someone could be considering telling the other here about how sad they are, about something that hurt them. Like, that really hurt me. We also have the Lovers coming out to clarify that as well. So for some of you as well, this isn't going to resonate with everyone, but there could be some kind of other relationship that needs to end for this one to take place. And that could be something that might be a communication that comes through here. I feel like this person is really happy around you. We have the 9 of Cups here. This is like happiness fulfilled, like all your wishes coming true, like just really nice energy here. So much to be thankful for. We also have the Strength. So someone, we do have the Patience here with the Temperance, like slow moving energy. So definitely being patient and being strong. I feel like this person feels like you're really there for them and waiting for them really well. Even if they don't tell you, thank you for waiting, thank you for being there for me, I feel like that's how this person feels here. We have the Queen of Pentacles as one of the overall cards. So this is someone who, again, like I kind of just said with the Strength, this person feels like, well, I said it somewhere in here, this person feels like you're really there for them in a really amazing way, and they really do appreciate it, whether they tell you they do or not. And it's really beautiful, honestly. We have the King of Cups. This person is, I feel like this person feels like you're really compassionate and you're really emotionally balanced with them. I feel like they aren't used to a person that is so understanding, caring, and there for them. This person has not had that a lot. Please give me more information on the King of Cups. They're also, I feel like, trying to figure out how exactly they feel emotionally. Like, they're really trying to, like, soak in their emotions and trying to, like, really figure out what it is exactly they feel. We also have the 7 of Wands. I feel like there could be a boundary up here to maybe, like, that is, like, keeping them away from you. There also could be this, like, fear of what other people might think here, too. This person is really contemplating what to do here, though. They're a little bit bored with the way things are currently going in their life with something, And I feel like they really feel like you are like a breath of fresh air or like something that's different, and they really like that. We have the Nine of Swords. I feel like this person's really worried about making a change or making an action or making a decision because, it's going to change a lot in their life, and it kind of scares them a little bit. What messages do we have for pile 3 and how their person feels about them? We have very soon, separation, romantic feelings. Under the deck here, we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And then we have an interesting spread of cards here. We have very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. We have separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So for some of you, this could be, I did discuss this person may be in a relationship already. You may be in a relationship already. Separation may be coming in that situation and very soon. And that may, then the romantic feelings will be there and being able to be explored. And that may be where these boundaries kind of disappear at that we had down here that we was talking about. For others of you, they may take time apart from you to really decide how they feel and then come back to you to explore these romantic feelings. Let's go ahead and clarify separation. What is separation doing here for pile 3? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they really need to work on themselves. They really feel like whether it's them leaving the relationship or taking the time apart, they really feel like they need to do some work internally before they can have this world moment here, which is, full cycle, like new beginnings, like a turning point, like, very nice energy though. What are these romantic feelings card here for? We have the King of Wands. And the Eight of Swords. I feel like this person is definitely trying to ignore some of their feelings. I feel like this person may have not even told you a lot of their feelings, honestly. There may be some stuff that they haven't told you. I feel like here, though, I feel like for most of you, this is a tricky thing. For most of you, you'll be the one to have to initiate things here. But also, there is the problem of you may do it too soon, and then they won't be receptive. So you really have to listen to your intuition here, which is really hard. Yeah, I can't do that. But good luck in that. I'm going to go ahead and ask the cards one more question for you before we get to those answer cards there. Can I get 3 cards to the outcome of this connection? Can I get 3 cards for what the outcome of this connection is? I don't read pop-outs typically, only if I really feel called to them. What is the outcome for pile 3 and their person? We have Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. So for the Queen of Wands, I feel like it's going to be that really kind of just like you need to relax, let things happen, have confidence, work on yourself because they are working on their self. We have the Knight of Cups, so that is try to be charming when possible. They really find you a beautiful and attractive person. So really just be yourself, really, honestly, is the best thing I can say here. And then we also have the Page of Swords. So I feel like a lot of you maybe need to try something different, whatever that may mean for you. I feel like there's this energy of like, try something different, try something new, maybe a new way of approaching things. This person's also trying to figure out something new about themselves. And then these answer cards. So again, we have card number 1, 2, 3, and card number 4. If you need a moment to think about which one you need or want to, that is yours, that is calling to you, then go ahead and pause. Okay, so card number 1, we have helpful people. So this is the kind of card of like maybe you need to have some people help you with something here. Maybe ask for some help, maybe listen for some advice. For card number 2, we have yes, exclamation point. That is crazy. This came out in another deck too, another pile. So there is 2 yeses in the deck. One with yes, one with yes, exclamation point. This is yes, exclamation point. So this is a very solid yes to whatever it is that he was asking. I feel like, if this person's trying to decide whether or if this person's like, at a point to where they're like not really with you, I feel like it's more likely than not to work out here. We have forgiveness. For those of you who picked this one, it's maybe time to let something go. Maybe stop holding on to something you've been holding on to and really just move on from something. Now, that doesn't mean move on from this person, but like, say they did something 10 months ago and you're still hung up on it, let it go. Or if you are talking to them all the time about your ex or something, let it go. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, if you picked card number 3, let it go. For the last card here, we have no, exclamation point. So just like the yes, there's 2 no's in this deck, no and no, exclamation point. I feel like this may have came up in one of the decks too, or maybe that was my last pick a card reading. I can't remember. Anyways, though, yeah, I mean, the opposite of what I said for the yes. If, no matter what's going on here, I feel like, it may be a little more likely than not that things aren't going to end up working out here. And maybe just prepare yourself for that. I'm not saying that you can't try or whatever, but like, don't stay in a bad situation that isn't serving you or is hurting your mental health. Yeah, so like I said before, hopefully will get more cards soon. It will definitely make these better. If you have any constructive criticism, let me know down in the comments down below. And like I said, if you did enjoy this, make sure that you subscribe. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for being here. And I will hope to see you soon. Thank you, Pile 3. Hello there, Pile 4. Thank you for being here. This is a pick a card timeless reading, good for whenever you're finding it. This is a general reading, though. It will not resonate for everyone. If you're looking for a private reading, I don't necessarily do private readings, but I do readings on my Twitch when I'm live. So if you would like a reading specifically for you, then definitely follow me on Twitch. The link for that is in the description down below. So this is a multi-layered pick a card reading. So just so that you're aware now, at the end of the reading, I will be flipping these cards here. This is from the Answers Oracle deck. So this is more specifically for a specific question that you may have in mind. Do keep in mind that if it has nothing to do with what you asked, then that is just the card's way of saying that the question that you asked specifically cannot be answered or the universe is not willing to tell you. So we have card number 1, 2, and 3 at the end of the reading. We will flip those and that will be your answers for that. All right, Pile 4, let's see what's happening between you and your person here. What is happening between Pile 4 and their person? How's Pile 4's person feeling about this connection? Oh, wow. Kim, how is Pile 4's person feeling about this connection? Wow. Okay. So this is definitely someone who's hardcore fighting their feelings here. Definitely trying to lie to themselves about how they feel. For those of you who this may mean something for, I see the letters A, B, and S. So I guess that spells abs, doesn't it? That's weird. So maybe they have abs? I don't know, that's weird. Anyways, it came to me in the crystal ball there. Anyways, so that happened. So we do start out the reading here with the moon. So yeah, this is definitely them hiding something. For most of you, it will be their feelings. And honestly, I'm getting that it kind of like freaks them out how they feel a little bit. Maybe they're just not ready for a relationship. There could be a lot of reasons why it freaks them out. Let's go ahead and clarify the Hermit here. Why is the Hermit here for pile 4? They're trying to move past their feelings here, but it's not working. It's like they try to run from you, but they keep getting pulled back. It's almost like a twin flame kind of energy here. What's the moon doing here for pile 4? Yeah, they're really stuck at a crossroads here and don't really know which way to pick here. It's kind of like they know subconsciously how they feel about you and that they really want to see where this goes with you, but they're really trying to not let themselves go there. I feel like they're really trying to like tell themselves like, no, like you can't do this. It's bad for you. I almost feel like a lot of them feels like it could affect them negatively financially in some way, or that it could affect them negatively in family or career or some kind of more practical way. They're thinking really practical about this. Interesting. Why is the King of Pentacles here for? Whoa. Tower. I mean... Okay, so I don't know. It's weird because it kind of came out not in reverse, but like it ended up in reverse. So this is going to be one of those really weird splits where for half of you, it's going to be there is going to be this major change, major breakthrough, chaos, upheaval, kind of like reset of things. But then for the other half of you, it's going to be like really stuck, stagnant, and nothing's going to happen here. Hopefully we get answers as to which way that is in the answers cards that we pulled up there. Because like I said, this is one of those things where it's going to kind of split for a lot of you. We have the Seven of Cups here as well. So a lot of wishful thinking and a lot of like trying to illusion themselves into thinking that they don't feel that way. What is the Seven of Cups here? Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Unrealistic. Being jealous. I meant moody, but I said jealous. Maybe they're being jealous for some of you. Interesting. Anyways, they're like a little bit moody and like temperamental right now. That I feel like a lot of them may be even communicating to you less because of that coming through there. We have the Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, so definitely not only not communicating their feelings with you, but really holding, like even keeping them from themselves. I feel like we have the Chariot in reverse on it as well. So not making any changes or action towards that right now. They don't really, that's not really a thing here. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So lack of progress, procrastination, stuff like that. We also have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. So I feel like I feel like that's kind of like looking more within and kind of like having a pause, having like a little moment there to think about how I feel like this person feels really confused because I got confused there for a second. That was weird. We also have the Four of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this person is like really overthinking things, but to like such a deep level, it's not good. And I also feel like this person is really getting to a point to where they feel like, okay, I've got to make a decision soon. I either need to go one way or the other, and I either need to like do something or like into this connection so that I can like try to let this go. But like they've tried that and it's not working. So we have the Page of Swords clarifying that as well. So yeah, I feel like this is like a whole new way of thinking for them and a whole new way, whatever this is. And I feel like honestly that it's kind of just like something they've never experienced before, and they're not really sure how to feel about it. The Seven of Swords is clarified by the Devil. Yeah, so for some of you, this will be that they're lying about their attraction to you, that they're very physically attracted to you. Well, I feel like for all of you, that's the case. For some of you, this also could be the reason why they're holding themselves back, the reason why they're lying about their emotions, the reason why this is new for them is because it's a sexuality type thing, because the Devil card can be about someone's sexuality as well. So for some of you, that could also be the case here. Next to that, we have the Two of Cups. What is the Two of Cups doing here? What is the Two of Cups doing here? What is the Two of Cups doing here? Yeah, so they do feel like this deep connection bond with you with the Two of Cups, but clarifying it's the Three of Swords, it really makes them sad that they can't move closer to you. And I feel like that's something that, like, I don't even know that they're, like, consciously thinking it. For a lot of them, it's subconsciously, it's making them sad and depressed because they're not around you as much, but they don't understand why that's the case. For whatever reason that may be, it's varying for a lot of you. And the Nine of Swords is they're really trying to, you know, I feel like they are starting to let go of some of these fears and stuff that they have. For the Empress, I feel like it's definitely growing, their attraction and their feelings for you, no matter how much they try to push you away. And they've tried hard with this Nine of Wands here. And with the Six of Cups here, they're really remembering all the positives that happened between you guys as well here. Let me just make sure. Okay. What is the outcome between pile 4 and their person? Please give me 3 cards for the outcome for pile 4 and their person. Okay, so we do have the Knight of Swords here, as well as the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands. So I do feel like that this person is going to end up coming through at some point and really going forward and making some kind of action towards you. Let's go ahead and clarify the Knight of Swords. What is the Knight of Swords doing here? The Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like they're going to do it little by little. I don't think it'll be all at once. I don't think they're going to come up to you and be like, oh my god, I'm in love with you. What is the Ace of Swords doing here? 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they could just come to you with some of the worries that's been on their mind necessarily, rather than just talking about their feelings right away. What is the Four of Wands doing here? The Magician. I feel like they're really struggling to take back control of their life. They feel like kind of out of control right now and really lost. We're going to go ahead and get some romance cards here now. See what romance messages we have here. All right. Whoa. We have, this could be the one wanting to pop out, so that may resonate for a lot of you. Well, that's what we all want to resonate for us, though, isn't it? What is messages for pile 4 and their person? How's pile 4's person feeling about them? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings under the deck here. So we have, I feel like they're really going to end up asking their friends, which for some of you it could be you, for advice as to what to do with the things that are like really confusing them and like messing them up right now, because this is a person that doesn't really talk about their feelings to a lot of people, and so they are really going to get some advice from their friends. We also have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. For some of you, it could be that they're considering doing that. For those of you who've already made the romantic gesture to them, they could be really remembering that and really like it when you do that. Regardless of what they say and how they react, I feel like they might like it when you be like, oh, you're, really cute today. Now, of course, don't go up and like try to make out with someone or something if they've like not showed any signs of being interested in them. That's not okay. But It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. What is express your love here for? Yeah, it makes them feel really good inside to get that from you. No, I feel like that's just more of a pop out. I don't normally read pop outs. What is it safe for you to love here for? So we have, I'm just gonna need to see. I feel like, did they pick my deck up upside down? I just need to like see if I did, because it really bothers me. I have like OCD when it comes to stuff like this. Hello? Okay, it wasn't upside down. That really bothered me. Okay, so yeah. So a lot of them just really isn't ready yet, which isn't surprising, but I do feel like that they're getting there possibly for most of you. What is the outcome going to be for pile 4 and their person? What is the outcome for pile 4 and their person? So we have children. It says your love life is being affected by children. It could just be like a new thing happening here between the two of you. For yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. For a lot of you, especially if it's the sexuality thing that we talked about, they could just feel like it really just opens them up and makes themselves free. Even if it's not that, they could just feel really free being with you, and it could be like they're freeing themselves. We also have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So I feel like for most of you, this is going to be really good. And we have retreat next to it. It's time to disconnect from the world. So from a lot of you, it's going to be really good to kind of, let things happen naturally and not push things and kind of just see where things go here. So pretty nice messages there. At least we didn't get the worst card in the deck, which is... Where is the worst card in the deck? Oh. I hate this card. Unrequited Love. I hate that card. Anyways. So, the answer oracle cards. We have card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Okay, for those of you who picked card number 1, we have Abundance. So, there is a lot of feelings and attraction here. A lot of things going on. And a pretty positive message, really. So for pile number 2, we have perfect timing. So either you've met each other at the perfect timing and, things are still progressing even if it doesn't feel like it sometimes. Either that, or maybe if you're thinking about doing something, that's at the perfect timing. Like maybe you're thinking about sending a message or thinking about doing something for them or whatever the case may be. It may be the perfect timing if you picked card number 2. For those of you who picked card number 3, we have big happy changes. So this is really nice. A lot of like good positive changes may come in this relationship. And I mean, that's really nice. Okay, so like I said before, definitely follow me on Twitch for readings for you specifically. Do keep in mind though, it's on Twitch. Like it's not truly a private reading, but it is kind of a private reading. Anyways, those are on Twitch when I go live, so, and they're free. Tipping is always appreciated on there though. Anyways, thank you for being here, and I appreciate you, and I hope that when I get more cards that these will be better. I know that they're fine, honestly, now. I feel like I would, anyways, you know what I mean. They're fine. But thank you for being here, and I appreciate you so much. Any constructive criticism, make sure you leave that for me down below. I will appreciate that. And I think that may be all that I needed to say. I will say, however, as a little bit of a reveal, normally what I'll do is I'll like get the piles out and get them all ready. And before I start, because I don't want to like pick it afterwards and after I know the cards. So when I first, make the thumbnail and stuff for these videos, I always pick a pile that is going to resonate for my situation. I don't think that's always going to happen. I don't think I'll always have a pile that resonates for me. But this time, pile 4 really resonated to me when I first seen it. And so that was interesting. And when I did the answer cards, card number 3, it really resonated with me before I looked at it even. So that's good. Pile number 1 was really good. Sorry for those of you who picked pile number 2. I think pile number 2 is the really bad one, right? Anyways, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And I will see you soon.